Happy Halloween! Today we're going to be looking at this very special, spooky MOC of the Creator 3-in-1 Medieval Castle. This is the Black Falcon's Torture Tower, as built by Nick's Amazing Bricks, who has a absolutely fantastic YouTube channel that I've been watching for quite a while. He recently rebranded as Alpha Chad Bricks a little while back, and he's doing some really funny AI podcasts with fake Joe Rogan and Jordan Petersen talking about Lego and Bionicle, and it is just the funniest shit I've ever seen, and I lose my absolute mind. But this is a wonderful build, and it is $199 on Rebrickable. I'll link to the instructions. There are plenty of free sets that you can still do for this Creator 3-in-1 Medieval Castle that I highly recommend. But I love this guy's work. He's got great MOCs. I really like his stuff, and it's the season for it. It's spooky time, so let's do it. And I'm gonna give you an honest review on it, but I think it's pretty dang fun. I'm just gonna tell you right here and now, I got a few problems with it. I give the short end of it is I give this 7 out of 10 lawn flamingos. This thing's pretty cool. I like it a lot. I'd probably love it a lot more if it was absolutely free, because that you're a little bit more lenient with that sort of thing. But I tell you what, everything is 100% how it was in the instructions, except I did modify this ramp here because my ramp would not go down all the way to connect to the floor, and I wanted it to. So I still had a bunch of brown pieces left, so still using only pieces from the Creator set. I just extended the ramp down so that it would connect to the floor, and I like that a lot better, because before it just had like a 3 stud gap worth, because you can see where I added onto it. My big main problem with it, I had 2 structural problems. The first one is the door here. You push the doors inward, you don't push them outward, and when you push them inward from the outside, sometimes, and it won't happen right now because it never does when you're actually trying to give an example, but sometimes the bricks right here will pop out, and because the connection point are just these 2 pieces right here keeping the door together. So oftentimes I find those will come off as I'm pushing the doors in and out. The other thing is, and this is the interior access to the jail area, and I like the look of this. Let's bring the camera down a little and get a little closer. Like it looks real good. I like the addition of this bucket here, and don't let me just smash that. But this pillar right here, when I'm connecting the tower, it just pushes a little bit of pressure on this brown arch, and that pushes and pops this pillar out, and it is so hard to just replace that pillar underneath because it's not really connected to anything or supported, but that tiny bit of pressure popping it out and then putting it back on after you have the jail door and the plate for the tower attached is just a pain in the butt. So that is the main issue I had besides the door. Other than that, and the tiny little problem I had with just extending this, which wasn't even a problem at all, fantastic. One thing I absolutely loved was this area where this tree is. I had fun building just this tree coming out just after the fact, but as we were building, we build this little hole area here, and it's cool. I like it. Nothing really doing. I wasn't sure what was going on, and when I realized that this tree couldn't fit, but it only was able to fit and slide in because of that hole that we planned out with that build, I thought, oh damn, that is so clever. Really cool. So I love that a lot. And before we get to the top of the tower here, which is really cool, let me flip over here to this side. Let's actually look at this torture chamber. You can see this fella dangling as he's been doing. But if we look inside, it is a brutal affair in there. And this is the best part, I'm telling you what. So much fun. Bring him up. Ah! Bring him up. Ah! I tell you what, folks, this guy right here, he is the face of evil. This guy is up to the absolute worst in this tower. I mean, look at what he did to this skeleton right here. Now, I tell you, this is real fun. I like the details of this. Let me flip this around here a little. We got these spikes on the side of the wall here, and you can slide the skeleton in there, and it's like he's strapped to the wall. Really cool. And you got to be a little careful when you're closing, or he's going to go flying. But I think that's pretty fun because we got that target there. So I like closing it real fast and seeing if he lands. And we nailed it. He doesn't always land on the target, but we got it that time. One take wonder right there. Real cool. But let me hold on one second. I am going to pause to bring the camera up a little, because we're going to look at the top of this tower here, because if we go up here, we have the treasure room. It's guarded by this statue here. I really like how it came together and how it looks. It's very tiny, and there's no access to get up there, but it looks good. And then we get up here, and we have the very top of the tower. We have this treasure here, and there's a Chaos Emerald, as he says on his Rebrickable page. So that's really cool. I like to imagine this green scythe up here is fused with that Chaos Emerald energy. Really neat. I love, as we go down here, we get this little dock area. I just think that looks so good. And again, I love that access to the interior of the jail. There is tons of playability with this set, like horrific fun playability. But you got that torture chamber there that's just so fun. I love all the ladder access to up. You got the ramps going all the way up around there. You can't really get up there, but you know, this is Lego. Use your imagination to get up to all those spots. But a lot of fun details just out of the box, doing the instructions as they are. This is a fantastic set, but if you just take pieces from your own collection to draw from and add to it, this could really come alive into being a really great bad guy castle base sort of thing. Highly recommended. Like I said, 7 out of 10 Lawn Flamingos, because you're actually paying for this one while there's still so many great free instructions out there. And I did have those 3 little problems. I had the one with the ramp and then the 2 structural integrity problems. But other than that, like, this set is really good. You can do a hell of a lot worse. It's substantial. It's got good scale. You know, it's not too big, but you know, it's got height. It looks good from afar. It looks good real close. And again, you can get up in there. All the areas that you can actually access, and you're not going to have a problem with it. So I also got to point out, I loved clicking this all in. That was real fun doing too. Yeah, I had a lot of fun putting this thing together. Good set, high recommendation. Again, just you got to pay a little bit for it, but it's not even a whole lot. It's $2, and you're really squeezing your value out of that creator castle. So thank you for joining me on this, and we'll talk to you later.